Last time on Duke City Championship Wrestling, our show kicked off with a two-Texan tussle as Charlie 50 squared off with Chris Watson. Charlie 50 took early advantage with a combination of his signature shortcuts and hard-nosed brawling, even managing to ground the high flyer with a pair of well-placed knees. But La Migra's penchant for ringside interference paid a bitter dividend as Eliza Hayes emerged to expose Veronica Vega's bogus injury, setting up an O'Connor roll from Chris Watson for the victory, sending Charlie 50 back to Texas with a loser's share of the purse. In our main event, the livest Max Plex made his DCCW television debut against the one and only Sid the Kid. What followed was one of the most hard-hitting, evenly matched, and exciting bouts of the evening, with the Kid dazzling the audience with the Flight Before Christmas. Following a series of reversals, it was Sid the Kid's patented super kick that spelled lights out for the livest one, securing the 3 count and garnering the adulation of the crowd. And we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, Duke City Championship Wrestling bringing you the hottest action that you can only see here at the historic El Rey Theater in the heart of Albuquerque, New Mexico. And it is now time for me to commence with the interview pertaining to one Fonzi Leflour. Now, Fonzi, tonight, your opponent is Enrique Del Gato, and you've told me off camera that he's a nice boy, and you're not going to be putting too severe of a hurting on him. Now, what can we expect to look forward to when you get into the ring? Are you going to continue your undefeated streak, Fonzi?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm a little bit stressed out right now.
Okay.
You don't know how it feels when you have to beat up one of your friends.
I don't.
And I'm going to have to go into that ring tonight, and I'm going to have to beat the living, well, you know what, out of poor Enrique. And he's my friend. So it gets me right here. It really gets me in the heart. I really don't want to do this. I don't know why DCCW put me against Enrique, knowing that we're friends. Knowing that it's going to break my heart having to kick his butt. It's almost freaking.
Now, you know, folks, sometimes DCCW brings enemies together and it tears friendships apart. Truly, the pinnacle of the human emotional drama. Back to you guys.
Hi and hello and welcome to beautiful and historic Albuquerque, New Mexico. Of course, the historic El Rey Theater. As I am Fred Slow, you are Saleh Taylor, and we're bringing you all the exciting Duke City Championship wrestling matchups tonight. We got a good twofer tonight. Fonzi is going to take on Delgado, and then after that, a fun main event. Tommy Test versus Mosh Pit Mike.
It's going to be a banger of a night tonight. So we're really excited to see it. I'm really excited to see Enrique Delgado continuing to show that he's resilient, continue to show that he wants to just put on a good show.
We'll turn it over to Adam Merrick because we're underway.
All right, Albuquerque, you earned it. Our next match is scheduled for one fall.
We boo the referee. Is there even good in the world anymore? Fonzie's here.
The delirious one
Introducing
himself. I don't know if he knows he's here, but he's here. Really excited to see his son.
Superstar Fonzie Butler.
He works at the self-checkout at Angel Falls, by the way. He is of the temple, is the temple. He lives the delusion, and he's aware that he lives the delusion. By the way, once he had wings, did you know that? He could fly.
There are two storytellers in the world. They're both fabulous. One is Fonzi Leflour, one is you, and you're both fabulous liars.
Both fabulous flyers. Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Well, Fonzie was ready for the intermission.
Enrique Delgado. Showing us he's got that fight in him.
But you can't put on a DCCW hat.
He's got the C, right?
150 pounds, Enrique Del
Can't wait to blur that out. Delgado showing off. He's got his name on his hat. The baby shark himself. Well known for his speed rather than his size, Enrique loves to entertain his fans, any fans. Whether you came to see him or not, he's going to entertain you.
Normally I would call that shirt he's wearing a half shirt, but because of his starting size, I'm going to call it a quarter shirt.
Here we go, kicking off the bell.
I don't believe they kick it. I believe it's a little hammer.
Fred Slow, pretty quick on that whip right there.
Delgado and Fonzi will start with the test of strength. Okay. Fonzi with the size advantage, but trying to find leverage is Delgado early. Fonzi works Delgado down. Head on the mat, he rises. He's going to try to work Fonzi down. Head on the mat. He is.
And Fonzi's still in it.
Yeah, he's able to rise from table position. And just strikes the back of the head of Delgado. Now the back of the leg. Shot to the midsection.
So proud of that core strength.
Uppercut. Hits him with the European uppercut. Going to try to wrap the knee now. And that is just...
That hurts.
Yeah, it's just wrenching Fonzi.
I got two bad knees.
Fonzi trying for every rope, and he does eventually find one. Shot to the midsection, too. Delgado with the forearm. Another blast from Fonzi. Delgado works the arm, wrenches it over, takes the advantage position.
Fonzi Leflour trying to find a way to just utilize those wings on his tights. I imagine he doesn't want to be here. Honestly, I don't even know if he knows he's here.
Fonzi from one corner to the other. Delgado all of his strength to whip Fonzi. He just lifts the heel, and I haven't seen that one in a long time. He tried to poke him in the eyes.
Hey! Shout out to the Three Stooges there.
What are we doing here?
We're doing some wrestling.
That's the best definition I've ever heard of what this is. Delgado on one knee. Fonzi from the back of the head.
Continue to show us to expect the unexpected with a back slap.
2 shots in a row. Backside of the quad, maybe the lower back.
He looks like trying to work his kidneys a little bit over there. Delgado's got a lot of wrestling ahead of him. We want to make sure he makes that, please.
Axe handle.
On this
See
little
it
replay.
Yep. Not able to hit the scissor to the eyes, yeah. Fonzi goes for a shot to the midsection. Delgado captures it. He wrenches and twists the leg.
Great leg takedown.
Takes Fonzi over, hits him with the knee.
Continue to work on the knee of Fonzi Leflour. The delusional one showing us that he's somewhat here, but still in the fight.
Shot to the midsection. Leflour rises. Kick to the chest, works him into the corner. 2 of them now.
2 kicks.
Whip of Delgado into the rope.
From buckle to buckle, let's see. Delgado stylishly.
Yep, missed the
out of
attempt.
way.
Just a shot to the back of the head. He's going to try to go through the mid-rope, perhaps.
Fake out a cameraman, too.
Yeah, he goes over the top. Oh, there's a forearm off the top rope. What a move.
Forearm. Springboard forearm. Delgado needing to capitalize on this moment.
Over the top rope again. Hits him with the elbow drop. Pin attempt, 2 and a kick by Fonzi. You know Leflour, a fan favorite. Delgado doesn't often receive the jeers, but anyone against that man Leflour, and you see the flying forearm off the top rope by Delgado, and he is dialed in early. Going to do the step over toe here as Fonzi got
Locking
the hold in
in.
place.
Wanted to make him suffer a bit.
Shot
Attacking
to the
from
back of the
behind.
head.
Whoa.
Enrique
Delgado.
returning one. Shot to the mid-back.
That was a close fist.
Right across the jaw.
Whoa.
2 across the jaw.
Delgado showing that you can always have a fight wherever you are, no matter what position you're in.
He's going to try to fully extend the shoulder of Delgado. And you know that wrist there, that's the wrist that Delgado injured earlier in the year. See if that comes back to haunt Delgado.
Did he come back too soon? But it looks like he just wants to keep fighting. He's working through this. He's coming through. He's
A chop, not a pin attempt, says our official.
These guys are just having a nice little slobber knocker. Just
Battling knee to knee.
the crowd with us every step of the way.
Delgado works Fonzi to the mat. Step over. Going to go for perhaps the sharpshooter here. If he can twist the knee, he does. He's got it
and
locked
he was working
in.
that knee earlier.
Fonzi's so close
Fonzi.
to the ropes. Oh, but the pain is so intense, he can't find the rope.
It already didn't help that he was delirious before this.
He kicks out. Delgado goes down.
Fonzi shows he's got some core strength reserved in there.
Fonzi trying to rise and can't. Shot to the back of the neck. Francisco counting off the hair hold. Fonzi lifts Delgado and just into the top buckle. Oh.
Coming over with a body slam.
The scoop slam leaves Delgado mid-ring, and Fonzi goes for the pin. No, Delgado kicks out.
Ref Francisco can't make it 2-3.
You see here on the replay into the top turnbuckle. Ooh, and what a replay it was. Just 2 devastating attacks in a row.
Fonzi having some words with the ref Francisco, making sure like, hey man, what comes after 2? Z?
It's not correct.
Delgado coming back.
2 in a row. Standing drop kick. He was winding up those attacks too.
A spinning drop kick. And a front drop kick.
Yeah, Fonzi just a glutton as he keeps returning to striking distance.
Once again.
Oh, what a
Running.
shot on the high rope.
And he's holding it there too.
And he's going to bulldog Fonzi into the mat. Oh, might have caught his own knee there for a second. Delgado taking inventory of the ring. What could he be considering at this point? I believe this is going to be the Cat Centron. If he can hit it. Oh, he tried, didn't he?
Fonzi.
It was
Staying a step ahead.
It was a big miss there.
Is he going to fly again?
Fonzi off the rope. He's going to recover, though.
His bird.
And he hits. Oh, just all the energy left in Fonzi to muster that one. And 3 it is. Wow.
Might have been ugly, but he got the victory. Inflicted enough damage to get that 3 count. Really proud of our ref for getting the 3 on that. He deserved that. Fonzi showing, I'm going to do what I can to get this victory. Sometimes birds with broken wings can still fly. Fonzi Leflour showing us your boy can still fly. In the ring right now, sign of respect. Delgado and Fonzi raising each other's hands. And Fonzi just raising up Delgado. Little sign of respect.
Well, like father, like son, I guess.
Duke City Championship Wrestling brings you another night of hot wrestling action like you can only see here at the historic El Rey Theater. And standing to my right is the man himself, Two Scoops, Tommy Test. Now, Tommy, you are going to be facing Mosh Pit Mike tonight, and you know that this man has been up and down the roads as a veteran of the industry longer than just about anybody. However, you are a powerhouse, and how is it that you're going to bring that to bear to bring home the victory tonight?
Thank you, Fernando. First of all, it feels good to be here in beautiful Albuquerque, New Mexico. My first ever wrestling show came out here to Albuquerque, and I witnessed Mosh Pit Mike do his own thing. And I tell you, when I first heard those 505 chants, man, I knew this was something I would have to do. Later on that night, I had just got my first ever Facebook. I messaged Mosh Pit Mike and told him, man, I want to do this. I want to be just like you. I want to be out there in the crowd. I want to hear those 505 chants. And you know what? I did just that. I moved out to Arizona. I dropped everything for one shot, for one tryout. 2 years later, Two Scoops is ready to go. Mosh, have all the respect in the world for you. You're a very respected amateur wrestler. So am I. I'm a former district champion. I know what you bring to the table. You won tournaments everywhere, all around the world. You've won heavyweight championships. You won tag team championships. Well, Tommy Two Scoops, he isn't here for anything else but the challenge. And I'm ready for my vengeance on Tyler Copeland. So I hope you're ready tonight, Mosh, because I've never been more ready in my life.
And if there's ever been a more definitive statement of determination, folks, you will not see it anywhere other than Tommy Test. Thank you, Tommy. Back to the action.
Special guest commentator joining us for the next one. Van Nunley's here again.
Well, hey, boys. How's it going?
Let me just turn you down here, Van.
How is
Coming in hot, coming in hot.
I always come in hot, brothers. How's the health care at Duke City Championship Wrestling?
Top tier.
Is 23andMe involved in your plan here? Because I think those two last fighters are related.
That's not just a Brown thing, right?
Don't.
Wait, is it actually true? Are they really?
Maybe.
Okay.
You haven't asked those questions yet.
Van Nunley returned to the broadcast booth. He is my broadcast partner on Two Men On, heard here terrestrially in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I've heard it's a really good show.
Monday through Friday,
a
4 to
great
7
show.
p.m.
I got a lot of strongly worded emails to my personal email that last week when I was on the program, I was standing right in front of Saleh, and I'll tell you what,
I'm
you're going to be
upstaging.
front and center this time,
Yeah.
my friend. I
I'm
have no
upstaging.
problem playing the background.
This feels right, though. This feels good. I'm really happy here.
I'll apparently take the rest of the night off. Mosh Pit Mike and Tommy Test.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, folks, DCCW, the coronation is underway. Hot wrestling action like you can only find right here. And it is now time for my interview allotment with the one and only Mosh Pit Mike. Now, Mosh, you're facing Two Scoops Tommy Test tonight, and he told me that when he was just a boy, you were the man that he came to learn a little something about wrestling, and now he is alleging that it is time for the student to surpass the master.
You know, that is absolutely true. I remember him, and he came and he wanted to train, and guess what? I told him no. He wasn't ready. I don't think that he has what it takes to be a professional wrestler. You see it out there. He's a big guy. He's a tough guy. But what does he have? He can't connect to the fans. He says the things that a good guy should say, but he says it like a dick. All right? Yeah, I said it, and he says it like that, and there's no read about it, so I'm going to teach him a little bit about respect. He wants to be taught. That's great, because he is in for a lesson tonight, because I'm going to teach him how much it sucks to get his ass kicked.
I did not expect it to get that real tonight, folks, but if there was anyone who was going to tell it like it is Mosh Pit Mike. Good luck to you tonight, Mosh.
Thank you.
And back to you guys.
Van Nunley, welcome back to the broadcast booth. You made your broadcast debut last month here at the historic El Rey Theater, and it was obvious you didn't prepare at all. Did you put any effort into this one?
I put in 0 last time. Is it feasibly possible that I put
Zero-er.
in less?
Zero-er. I believe.
Zero-er. There
That's
you
the
go.
scientific term.
What I lack in preparation, boys, I will bring in excitement.
I appreciate it. That makes 4 of us. Really excited.
Oh my.
2 Scoops man himself.
Crowd favorite. Tommy 2 Scoops coming. My goodness.
Giving away merchandise. I don't know if he has the budget for that. I was told he had like 1 pair of sunglasses left. I wonder if that fan's going to give it back to him.
It's a very special fan there in that row. It's a friend of Duke City Championship Wrestling, Isaac. He is about the nicest young man you'll ever meet and has been a pro wrestling fan his entire life. Took the time to say hello to me before the show, boys. And if I have one fan in the world and I'm fortunate for it to be he, I'm a fortunate man.
I'm glad he said hi to you only, not me, so that makes him nice only to you.
Well, you don't have any fans.
A lot of people do fear Pacific Islanders, Saleh, so I understand.
Speaking of which, I believe Tommy Tuscum has a Pacific Islander in him. He might be my cousin, too. We're going to find that out soon.
The crowd is going absolutely bonkers for Tommy 2 Scoops.
Tommy 2 Scoops.
It's going to be a conflicted crowd. Mosh Pit Mike, also a huge fan favorite.
Well, let's see who the crowd will cheer for throughout.
Little inside pro wrestling. We record our show monthly, releasing 4 episode segments.
Okay.
We're relatively late into the evening tonight on our TV recording. No reason that Tommy should hurry up the entrance at all, right, boys?
No, he's taking his time. This feels right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure watches are against the rules.
Well, yeah, we're supposed to have a timekeeper, but
Select rules.
very, yeah. That's what happens when you get an Islander timekeeper.
There we go.
They're holding in very Islander
Yeah, we're
time.
on PI time.
Very PI time. We'll start whenever we start, Ish. Unless it's food.
Milking every riff of this intro music.
I want that headband so bad.
Oh, a lot of sweat in that headband.
That was.
Are you sure you still want
I
it?
still want that shirt.
Okay, even better.
The crowd showing their admiration for this man. 2 Scoops.
So correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the word onesie again because I was very harshly scalded last time.
Correct.
Does 2 Scoops have a new singlet?
That is correct. He does, yes.
That is sharp. It is shiny, and it is nice, and it is very form-fitting.
He goes up against crowd favorite and hometown hero Mosh Pit Mike.
Oh, my goodness.
By the way, he's forgotten more moves than he's ever known. If you think about it, when you don't think about that, makes perfect sense.
Van, you'll see on the right wrist of Mosh Pit Mike, he's wearing the black band with Terry Montoya's initials, his mother who passed away last week. Mosh Pit Mike and a lot of the wrestlers performing here at Duke City Championship Wrestling wearing that in an homage to Terry. So
It's an absolutely beautiful sentiment
Yeah.
from these wrestlers, and the crowd is giving it right back to Mosh Pit Mike.
it's a good thing we don't have a zip code that has a number greater than 5 in it.
Hey, 7104. That's a tough chant. Hey, 7104.
You see Mosh Pit Mike on the near turnbuckle. Tommy 2 Scoops Test on the other near turnbuckle. And it's going to be exciting to see the crowd in this one, Van, which is why we brought you. Because who will you cheer victorious in this one, Van? Who will you back? Because you know this is going to set up one of these 2 men for an opportunity at the Duke City Championship Wrestling title currently held by Thunder.
My goodness, what an honor for these two men to be in the ring right now to go after that belt. Subsequently, after this, hey, can you hear this in the microphones right now? The crowd is split 50-50 going after both of these local legends. This is awesome.
Mosh Pit Mike from right here in beautiful and historic Albuquerque, New Mexico. Tommy Test just north of here at Las Vegas, New Mexico, the original Vegas.
It's basically here.
It's basically here.
The first casino was actually invented here in our first Las Vegas as well, by the way.
Oh, who knew?
I didn't know that either, actually.
You just made it up. That's
I didn't make
thing.
that up. I just said it. It felt right, though.
Grappling right now at the beginning of this match.
We need a Twitter.
Locked in.
If we had a Twitter account for Saleh Lives, it would just be full. It would be
facts for sale.
You just fill the internet. Both of these competitors, as Van mentioned, locked at the head. They finally break the lock. No man the better.
No man the worst.
Fighting for the love and attention of this crowd. They're both getting it. We're just going to let this sizzle.
Yeah. One of the first questions they ask you when you get a little head injury is, what's your name and where are you? I think these two will forever know where they're at and who they are. We might need to come up with another question.
You see the heavily kinesioed and bandaged shoulder of Two Scoops. Mosh Pit Mike to take advantage of that early.
All right, here's a real fact. The person that invented the kinesio tape is actually from New Mexico.
That is correct.
That is?
That one is correct.
Fun fact, now that you mention that, I used to date his secretary.
How was he?
A lot of kinesio tape. A lot of tape.
Mosh Pit Mike looking for the admiration of the crowd. He works that shoulder again, single hand.
Trying to remind other people when they come to my ring, taped up and whatnot, I will exploit that. Work it to my advantage.
You know, that's an interesting point, Saleh. Does the tape help or does it expose an injury?
Something to go after. You target it, really. I'll tell you what Mosh Pit Mike lacks in butt cheeks, he makes for in technical ability and skill.
Absolutely.
This is something to watch right now.
There's a lot of ways you could have said that differently. Test on the mat. Again, the shoulder just being wrenched by Mosh Pit Mike. Oh, and
how do you guys do this over and over? This hurts just watching. These guys are gladiators right now.
There's not a cuff that hasn't been rotated in that ring right now. Referee Kyle trying to get in the camera shot. Classic Kyle mess around.
They might have kinesio tape on the outside. I'm pretty sure it's all silly string on the inside with these two.
Into the ropes goes Test. He blows up Mosh Pit Mike in the middle of the ring. A 2 count is all he can get, and that football and rugby background of Two Scoops showing.
Too early. Too early.
Mosh Pit Mike showing that resiliency, though. He's not going to be easily taken down. Take him to the corner. Reversed in, Tommy Two Scoops.
Barrage of jabs.
You see it there on the replay. Into the ropes and that big shoulder block from Two Scoops. Mosh Pit Mike calling for it. No, blocks the chop in the corner. And these two guys have just been testing each other's strengths the entirety of this one.
It's hard to pick one, but this might be the match of the night. The energy here is fan-friggin-tastic.
Well said.
A lot of buzz for newcomer Angelica Risk earlier.
Yeah.
My goodness, that was a lot of fun.
I think people hated that they loved her or loved that they hated her.
Either way,
Test,
I'm happy she's here.
Test has Mosh Pit Mike make her into suplex. Can he turn it over? No, goes for the pin attempt. I don't know if that'll be enough this early. It's not. Mosh Pit Mike kicks out, and it looks like he might have caught the enormous thighs of Two Scoops on that kick out.
That might be the Polynesian in him.
You see the replay here, the splash in the corner, off the top turnbuckle, then the suplex.
Bonus about newcomer Angelica Risk. Every time she gets body slammed, a plume of glitter and STDs fly into the crowd.
Out.
Huge bonus.
Coming out from the back now, Charlie 50 and Matthew Robles in the middle of this.
The MK Bandit himself.
What has been a very good matchup thus far. Robles silent at the entryway. Test up and over, and he hits his head first on the mat. And Charlie 50, thus far, a conscientious observer.
We're just making sure that the ring is stable and we're in a good condition.
What's been an absolute crowd pleaser so far has become ominous. When Matthew Robles steps out, I'll tell you what, it's gonna get dark. Something weird's about to happen.
But his future's so bright, that's why he has the shades on. He has a very bright plan always.
Scoops with the advantage, atomic drop on Mosh Pit. He's got Mike up mid-ring. Calls for the 2 scoops, that's so strong.
My goodness.
Plays Mike to the middle of the mat.
Gonna need some kinesio tape on his lower back tomorrow, for sure.
2 in a row, back-to-back full body slams. The pin attempt. No, as Mosh Pit Mike kicks out on 2. And you're right, man, this crowd hates Matthew Robles as much as Matthew Robles hates his Taylor.
I do appreciate his Taylor. I am a big 80s guy, and those are definitely business casual hammer pants.
I believe he got that suit from LeBron James in the 2003 NBA draft.
You're incorrect there, Fred. Those are definitely Carmelo Anthony's.
Catching Mosh Pit in the catching Test in the midsection was Mosh Pit Mike. Test goes down, and I don't think it was the blow from behind. I think it was the previous one. 2 in a row, and no on the pin attempt.
Kyle, the ref, continuing this pandemic of not being able to count to 3. It's crazy.
Charlie 50 having conversation ringside with those in attendance. Matthew Robles still at the entryway. Mosh Pit Mike has Tommy Test work to the top rope.
The MK Bandit himself.
Charlie 50 of La Migra. I have yet to see papers or a green card from anyone in that collective. Not one.
Oh, there's a big
I wouldn't be the
shot.
one to ask him, though.
I think Mosh Pit Mike might have hurt his own hand.
Oh,
Mike,
there it is.
Charlie 50 grabs the foot of Mosh Pit Mike. We had such a good match here.
This is why we hate Texas.
He's calling for the disqualification on that? Is that what we're saying?
Interference, it looked like.
So Mosh Pit Mike wins?
Wait.
I stand aghast of this behavior right now. This is unbecoming of Duke City Championship Wrestling.
The audience in attendance at the historic El Rey.
Once again, the crowd evenly split on that decision.
The ref Kyle called for the disqualification. Here's the replay on it. As Charlie 50 played the ankles of Mosh Pit Mike right in front of Kyle the ref.
Well, he's trying to make sure those boots are okay. He's got all those thumb tags on it from all his past matches and stuff. You got to make sure he's safe in there. I don't know why Kyle's getting involved like this.
2 scoops pushes Kyle, and Kyle runs out of the ring. Mosh Pit Mike taking a moment for the celebration, but the crowd didn't love it.
Well, no one wants to see Mosh Pit Mike win this way, especially Mosh Pit Mike.
2 scoops enters the ring, and he could argue he was cheated. And he's brushing off the chest slap of Mosh Pit Mike.
I think this crowd is already demanding a rematch, Fred.
Can we do a continuation?
There's only one way to see, and that'll be December 30th here at the historic El Rey Theater. Countdown to Chaos.
Countdown to Chaos.
You're telling me New Year's Eve, we get to be right here watching some man slamming?
Here at the beautiful and historic El Rey Theater. Tickets available at DCCWtickets.com. Van, thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Any final words?
Thanks for having me, gentlemen, and I swear to God, Saleh, I'll never stand in your way again. you handsome son of a gun.
I accept you as you are.
For
you very
Sally
much.
Taylor, for Van Nunley, I'm Fred Slow. Good job, everyone. GG.
And you know what, folks? I'm here with Sale Taylor, and we have a special announcement for you. We've got DCCW's next show coming up. You want to tell the people what's up, Sale?
I got someone better who can tell. Mr. Robles, we got something. Sir, you're in my shot. Thank you very much.
Why is he in here? What are you talking to him about?
He is here no more, so it's okay. It's just the two of us. Let's talk about this. December 30th. Countdown to chaos. So what do you think's going to happen?
You know, it doesn't matter what's going to happen. It's what's not going to happen. What's not going to happen is Thunder is not going to lose his title. Thunder is not going to lose his title ever. And the sooner you people believe that, the sooner you people understand that, the sooner you'll submit.